Come here.
Who do you like better, Glen or I?
Right now I like Glen. Come on, Glen.
Thanks for coming back.
Oh, of course. I'm so excited to watch the last little bit of this CCI 2-star long. It's really been, all of these courses have been just stunningly accurately Bromont, right? Just beautiful, and all the horses have been getting
looking
better.
at the 4-star long course, and I just thought, oh my goodness, like it's the best place. As we catch up with Daniel Classing and Glen Future.
Dan is such a nice cross-country rider, and he's also a course designer, which is kind of fun as well. I really appreciate people that are involved in many different aspects of the sport. So he does a bit of course design, and he and his wife Caitlin have a beautiful cross-country schooling course that we're so lucky to be able to use in Virginia. It really is very, very helpful. It is a bit different.
To see Dan coming back to reapproach this cabin, we have seen this causing, not a lot of problems, but certainly riders having to really pay attention to the line there because the horses are just coming up that turn a little bit distracted. Back on track. We did see a moment ago Jenny Brannigan and Kismet go flying by our screen. I'm sure we'll catch up with them again in a minute, but Jenny is out on course. The wonderful Kismet, owned by Nina Gardner, an 11-year-old warm blood gelding. They come forward on 29. They were in 4th place overnight. As we see Daniel approaching Mars Sustainability Bay.
Cool. And honestly, I thought Jenny's ride earlier on FA Connery was fantastic. It was such a shame that she had a problem right at the end because it was such a beautiful round. So I'm excited for her to cruise around on Kismet and have a bit of redemption for the day, because you have to do all these different courses. You have to come to the terrain. You have to challenge yourself in order to know what it is you need to do to prepare your horses properly. And my horse didn't stop, but I was scared about the fact that he was going because he wanted to do the job for me, and that wasn't something I felt comfortable to continue asking. And then you just go home and you go back to the drawing board. That's just life. That's just horses. And like we always talk about, which is why some horses are going to look a bit quicker in between the fences than others. Smooth is fast, but you do also have to ride what is underneath you. So as we welcome Dan Classing into the ring, who I also thought had a lovely round yesterday, and I was mentioning came to grief at the same element that Caroline's lovely horse did on the way out of that roller coaster. But I still think he would have been very happy with yesterday.
Un bon début de parcours pour Daniel Classing et Glen Future.
Dan is quite an accurate rider, honestly, in all 3 phases, but I've always been impressed by his riding, and he's giving this horse today is no exception. He is keeping if you notice, he's keeping a very light feel. Some horses prefer a bit of freedom over the fences, and some horses prefer a light feel. With these younger horses, and especially in these conditions and this atmosphere and these fences, is probably the biggest environment they've ever been in. And so holding their hand a tiny bit, you still move your elbow in the air to allow the horse to use his neck over the jump, but holding their hand just a tiny bit, which you see he's doing there, and so is honestly Philip and Boyd, is just playing it safe and giving them kind of a little bit of a, hey, you're okay, it's all right. I'm going to follow this up with good body position and leg, but I'm not going to restrict you, but I'm also not going to drop you.
And this is paying off for Daniel. It's a nice clear round.
Yep, absolutely. That was absolutely beautiful. So as we wait to see, but I think that would have made the time. Yes.